The iPhone Air is the thinnest iPhone ever created, minus the camera bump. And with that, some people are bound to go caseless, and others want to protect what might potentially be a fragile phone. So I'm showing you all of the cases including ESR, TAC, MOFT, CaseKoo, RokForm, and of course Apple, to see which one is the best choice for the iPhone Air. Use the chapters below to jump to a specific section. Now let's get started. So I've got all of the cases shown here, but one important note is that each brand is sponsoring today's video. But unlike other channels, they don't get the right to filter, edit, or even review the content before it goes live. So they're watching this at the exact same time that you are, and these are my own unfiltered opinions. Starting with Apple, this is the clear case. I like starting with Apple because they should ideally be the industry standard for what a case should be for their own phone. The clear case has a full camera bar cutout, which exposes a large portion of the back of the phone, with an edge that protects from surfaces but provides a potential window for dirt and dust to get in, a common theme from Apple this year. Looking at it with the case, you can see it's an extremely slim fit but still feels protected. The case has more grip than expected, especially around the buttons that are a different texture than the sides. The back has a clear look of the back of the phone, and then at the bottom we've got full cutouts that expose the ports. It's definitely more wide open than I would have expected from Apple, and there's also sections for the crossbody strap that I didn't pick up this time around. The one thing I wanted to test is whether the case scratches or yellows easily over time. Generally, I think where this case wins right away is just how slim it is, because if you bought a phone this slim, chances are you want a case that balances that line between thin and protective where possible. And that's exactly what I think Apple is doing here. But how does it compare to the other cases in the lineup? So next up we've got ESR, a brand that I've kept in these videos for the last 5 years because they always provide great quality and a really affordable price. This year we have the hybrid magnetic clear case in a variety of colors. I loved these last year and I'm excited to see what they have in store. Starting with the clear option, this case looks just as thin as the Apple version, which I'm really glad to see. But right away I noticed that it's less rounded and more squared off around the edges, which actually make it feel a little bit easier to hold than the Apple one. I like it a lot. In this variation, we have a cover to protect the entire camera bump, much better than Apple. Putting the phone in the case, you get a full visibility of the color of the phone, and rather than the lower Apple logo on the Pro lineup, this one centers within the MagSafe logo. On the sides, we have a slight textured pattern that's barely noticeable, and ESR branding. The buttons are silicone but feel really responsive still. The camera control still allows for touch sensitivity, which is awesome to see and reliable to use. On the bottom, we have specific cutouts for the ports, another advantage over the Apple case that was wide open. One unique advantage here is what ESR calls stash stand, a silver border around the camera bump that can actually extend to become a stand. The hinge is really high quality and it can flex at any specific angle, and when not in use, it's just a great accent to the phone. I think this is a great case. But moving on to the frosted blue option, this is a darker case following a similar design, except with a matte finish that completely changes the feel. The sides have a soft touch that feels great, and the matte buttons feel higher quality than the clear option. I love how the stash stand on this version is also darker to accent that dark blue rather than the silver. The back of this case is complete with a frosted design rather than clear. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. And last up, we've got this frosted black option following the exact same template of the frosted blue, a similar matte and frosted finish. This one gives the ultimate stealth look, and I even love how it looks with the white phone. The one thing I've always loved about ESR cases is that they somehow always reinforce the MagSafe magnets, making traditional MagSafe accessories way stronger than if you weren't using their case. And just trust me, it is incredible. For the price and the functionality, can't go wrong with these. Next up, we've got MOFT with the MOVA Snap case, and a variety of new wallets this year as well. So this is the Misty Cove option that looks awesome. They've really upped their quality this year, and even the packaging is high quality. It's insane. The case has this minimal look with subtle MOFT branding, and it actually has an amazing soft texture to it, if you can actually see that on camera here. We've got a full cutout for the camera control, cutouts on the bottom for the ports and speakers, buttons on the side that are sharper and have an awesome shine to them, and a camera control cover that allows for touch and pressure sensitive controls. On the inside, you've got a felt finish on both the back and the insides of the buttons for added protection. Looking at the phone in this case, it looks awesome. The colors complement each other really well for a sophisticated look. But we've got additional colors that offer more of a contrast, like for instance the taupe option that I think looks really premium. The buttons really accent the case well, and it comes together for a sleek look. Another option we have here is the black option that offers the sleekest look of all and the highest contrast between the white iPhone Air. Let me know in the comments whether you prefer Misty Cove, taupe, or the black option out of all of these selections. MOFT also sent a series of wallets that are MagSafe compatible and huge upgrades over the past years. First, we've got the Snap Phone stand-in wallet, something I've reviewed on the channel years ago, but now with incredibly improved quality. This is a simple 2-card MagSafe wallet with 3.3 pounds of magnetic strength, but then with this origami-like design, you reveal the cards and it becomes a stand for your phone. The folding design lets you prop it up in portrait mode, floating mode, and a lower landscape mode. But then if that's not enough, we've also got the Snap Invisible Phone tripod wallet. It's a mouthful. Following a similar thin MagSafe wallet design, fitting up to 2 cards, but with this one you can actually prop up your phone up to 8 inches, perfect for getting higher propped up shots. It also lets you adjust the angle for specific angles. It's really the ultimate creator combo, which I think is awesome. Then last up, another MagSafe wallet variation. This is the Snap Field wallet, a larger wallet to fit more on the go. It again has this origami-like design that can completely unfold to show off up to 8 cards, but then you also get a SIM card slot, SIM card ejector area, and surrounded by an RFID blocking layer. This is the travel wallet of your dreams, and I think it's so cool that they gave this origami design. And another stand variation with the same great design that also props up to stand on the go. I love the color matching between all of these different accessories and the fact that you can actually make a really large everyday tech accessory lineup out of all of these different options, depending on what you actually use your phone for. Let me know what you guys think of these accessories in the comments. Next up, we've got Tak, a brand that I've had in this review in past years and brought them back as a great premium clear case option. We've got the premium case in both Onyx Clear and Diamond Clear. Starting with the Diamond Clear option, this is Tak's simple and minimal clear case, offering an extremely slim case with precise rounded edges that make it feel really premium. The camera bump is rounded really nicely, and the whole thing just feels precise. On the sides, you get cutouts for the buttons, which is nice because you still get to feel the quality buttons of your phone without covering them with plastic, despite obviously exposing them to the elements. This also lets you use camera control without any covers for precise pressure and touch sensitivity, as Apple intended it. Overall, this is a great and simple clear case. If you are looking for thin, it's a great option. But then we've got the premium case in a darker onyx color. This is the one for anybody who wants a stealthier option. You're getting the same great case here with everything that I just said, the subtle transparency now with a dark tint, the camera cutout here, the black MagSafe magnets, and cutouts for the buttons. I really like this one a lot. Even with the white phone, I think this looks great and gives a new level of sophistication. Let me know whether you like the clear or the onyx options in the comments, or if there are other Tak cases that you might want to see later on in the channel. I will be sure to get to them in a later video or YouTube shorts. So next up, we've got CaseKoo, a new brand being featured on the channel for their matte Magic Stand case. This is a matte black option for those who want military-grade protection in a sophisticated design, with what they're calling a D cover that spans the entire length of the camera bump, offering full protection that I love. Then on the back, we've got a frosted design that looks elegant. On the sides, we've got covers for the buttons, and you can't tell on camera, but it's slightly micro-textured for grip. The camera control on this one is a full cutout, exposing it for touch and pressure sensitivity. Not a deal breaker, but obviously good to know. The MagSafe ring on the back is CaseKoo's Magic Stand that can be rotated 120 degrees down, so you can prop your phone up in portrait mode, or any degree in between. Plus, it can spin and lock into preset sections for any orientation that you want. I was hesitant when I saw the rotating ring at first, but the quality of the hinge and the locking into place just feels surprisingly premium. It's a great option for anybody who's looking for a built-in stand. It also doubles as a handle that's stable and secure. It also still allows for MagSafe charging through the stand, which is great to see. The finish on this one is anti-stain, anti-fingerprint, and anti-scratch for durable yet simple protection. Let me know in the comments if you like this case for the Air, or if you want to see other cases from this brand in the future. I'll be sure to get to them in a later YouTube video or YouTube Shorts. So last up, we have RokForm, a case that I have been so excited to include on the channel. Just like on the Pro Max video, I've got the crystal case and the rugged case, with the ability to use the RokLock proprietary twist lock accessories that offer secure mounting far beyond MagSafe. Starting with the crystal case, we've got some of the most comprehensive packaging here that flips open to explain more about the case and then slide open to reveal details about the case and accessories, which we'll get to shortly, and then the case itself. The case is a clear case built rugged by design around the camera bump, reinforced corners. With the phone inside, it's perfect for seeing through to the white color of the phone. It feels like the most premium rugged case I've felt so far. On the sides, we've got raised buttons here, and for the volume, they've etched a plus and minus for a great feel. The camera control is also covered and allows for touch input. The bottom includes cutouts for the ports and speakers. And then in the back, you get to a couple of things here. The MagSafe ring, an additional magnetic surface mount below for compatible accessories, and then the twist lock, which can be removed and you can swap it in for a magnetic plug that adds to the magnetic functionality, or removed to mount with any compatible RokLock accessories, which we will get to later. Flipping over to the rugged case here, featuring similar packaging, and the case with a similar but more rugged carbon fiber design. It feels even higher quality here, and stealth with sort of this all black design on it, but of course all the same features. The great thing about RokForm is the accessories system that also works with it, both MagSafe and RokLock. So for MagSafe accessories, they sent over a couple of things. The magnetic sport ring with a stand, a simple accessory that attaches to your phone and pops out for a stand, or of course a grip for your phone. It's sleek but super powerful, and you can add in that RokForm magnet inside to make it even stronger than traditional MagSafe. They also included my favorite accessory, the wallet with stand that looks like the best of all MagSafe wallets in my opinion. It has a built-in stand to easily prop up your phone, but it also expands to allow up to 7 cards and 3 bills. Again, add in that magnet plug and it's so much more secure than MagSafe. I love this thing, I highly recommend it. So that's MagSafe, but then you get to the RokLock accessories that are built to work with these cases with a twist locking system, like the suction phone mount that you can use in the car for secure mounting. Or if you bike, the over-the-top bike mount securely mounts your phone to the handlebars. RokForm also added protection, including camera lens protection kit, which is super durable and shatterproof to protect your cameras. And they also gave a tempered glass screen protector 2-pack, which is shatterproof and easy to install with an included applicator. The result? A completely protected phone from front to back. I cannot express how durable this whole thing feels, and if you've spent this much money on a phone, the RokForm accessories are incredible to protect it. But really, this is the top choice if you care about that RokLock system for a more secure grip if you are on the go, biking, or something like that. I will leave links in the description if you want to check out this case and these accessories. So after reviewing all of these cases, I always like to pick my favorites. This is completely personal opinions and not with the input from any of these brands. My top choice out of this selection this year is MOFT. For a vegan leather case that's extremely premium. It's sleek, I just love the way it feels, and it complements the phone really well. My second favorite choice would be the ESR clear case for an affordable slim case that still covers the buttons and camera control, while also looking sleek. If you watched till the end, let me know which case was your favorite, and if any weren't included that you wanted to see, let me know that in the comments down below. If you haven't already seen it, check out the iPhone Pro Max all cases video on the channel now. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.